Hey everyone, and yeah, we haven't done a New Year's Eve video from 2024. Just wasn't in the right place in mind for that. But luckily, I'm now in the mood and vibe to make a Happy New Year's video to build up to 2025. Looking back at 2024 was just a very weird for me as a person and as a creator. Uh, First thing that stood out, and probably to you guys, was the first two uploads of the year weren't even anything I made. It was simply just to celebrate, I guess, the first Mickey Mouse cartoons now being in the public domain, and everyone was uploading like Steamboat Willie. I decided to do the double and upload the actual first short film that Mickey starred in, Plain Crazy, on my channel. My friend Tom Lord uploaded Steamboat Willie on his channel as well. And yes, we did got copyrighted on those channels, which is not surprising because Disney has not ready to accept the fact that they lost the copyright for those in this public domain. And of course, since 2023, 2022, with things come to the public domain, it means a crap load of horror movie adaptations or horror games. And I decided to draw up a little comic to express my feeling of how quick that got. And eventually, it was just months of nothing, working on stuff, working a bit on Scooby-Doo Waters of Atlantis, which is still coming. It's just there will be a video talking about what's taking so long for it. And yeah, but let's look at the things that did come out this year. Back in the summer, I put out a animated sketch comedy thing that acts as kind of a pilot for a potential sketch comedy series called Movie Blender. It was like an inside joke with friends and I about Chris Pratt just getting these voice roles, especially voice roles to stuff that we did not think twice he would ever get. And I just thought it would be funny to put together a little comedy sketch. My first attempt at a comedy sketch about Chris Pratt just being so consumed with what he's doing, he's probably crazy. That took about a month to work on, and yeah, didn't perform amazingly in the first few weeks, but eventually cracked 100 later on. Reception mixed, which, hey, I mean, it's my first attempt at a comedy sketch, so it's not gonna be perfect. It is on Newgrounds, so you can look that up. I do have a Newgrounds, I just haven't been active with it. Times I forgot I have a Newgrounds. But yeah, there's that. And then looking back, was a big year. 2024 was a big year, as in it was, but actually before we get to that, I decided to upload my pilot animation for World Grand Show Off, which performed better than I thought it would be, at 361 views. It was really cool. Some people really dug it. Maybe I'll turn into a show. There's potential. There's talks about it. I don't want to make it a full announcement or a full green light or something, but there are attempts to potentially turn this into a full show in the future. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this, but so here it is. I was involved with other people's projects. Like this year, an episode I wrote for my friend's web series Lego Scooby-Doo Mr. Incorporated finally came out. It's called Spooky Direction. It's like a weird Lego parody of me entering the Scooby-Doo world. not the first time I've guest starred as myself in this show, but this is the second time. It's like a sequel to the season 1 finale special, the Vasquez mystery, and it was just I wrote this episode years ago, and this was in the works for a long time. A project that I only technically got involved with later on, VFX wise and stuff, but everything else was done by my friend Tom Ward for this one. The episode's out. It's really cool. I'm definitely looking forward to collaborating more with Tom Ward for the rest of the show. There's things I know about in the future for Tom and his plans for the show. You know, who might appear, episodes that might come out. I mean, his next episode is The Ghost of Oakhaven. That one acts as a semi-reimagining of The Witch's Ghost, so that is coming out next. But after that, you guys don't know what's planned, but I think you're going to be pretty psyched to see what Tom has planned. I guess executive produced, but also cameoed in some voice roles for my friends Tony's movie Valentine's Day King Takes the Last Graham Cracker. That was a lot of fun to do. That one did pretty well for him on his end. Got some solid reviews, and yeah, it's possibly his most personal film yet. I was there behind the scenes watching it go down from the edit to personal stuff happening with him, and it came out good. It came out good. Another big one that came out for me was an animated short I was involved with for a couple years, and as with Exceptional Minds, Secret of the Hunter. I was like an animator, character designer, VFX compositing guy, prop designer. I designed the logo for the film as well, and I helped develop the style of what it will become. It was 2 years of hard work. It was my first film with a big crew of people. Even though I didn't write and direct this short film, it was still nice to collaborate with a team of artists who, were fun to be with. And it was just a great experience, and I would definitely like to have that experience again. Potentially something Mike is coming up of another short in the future, and I will definitely not hesitate to hop in there and be with this team again, because it was a great experience. This year was the 5th anniversary of Scooby-Doo The Backstage Rage, and it was just the most amount of content I put out. Stuff that I just held back for years, even, like some people don't know that there was a DVD for the Backstage Rage given to some friends and stuff. Make a video of that. Some of you may know that I've attempted to re-edit the Backstage Rage into a TV show. That didn't work out. Then, just random uploads of stuff. I finally released a good chunk of the soundtrack of Scooby-Doo Backstage Rage into a big compilation video that you could probably play on, listen to while you're working or editing or doing chores. Just 2 hours and 12 minutes of just the music I handpicked for that film. And for the first time, I showed deleted scenes from the film as well, and showed progress for Scooby-Doo Water's Atlantis, which we're going to get back to working on that in the future in 2025. It's a lot. And during that time, I announced a big collaboration with my friends at Tiger Paws Entertainment, which is Turkey Rescue. Turkey Rescue is it's a movie That's for sure. It's especially interesting, because what started off was going to be a simple, silly, classic cartoony short film turned into utter chaos in the writing process, and hopefully the short comes to fruition with how it represents the script. Um, the trailer is just a taste of the chaos that short film will bring, and hopefully get it out by Thanksgiving of 2025. And then, for my Christmas gift to you guys, I uploaded a rather cute, wholesome animated short I worked on over the few months, Witchpire. Witchpire was inspired by things like Rankin Bass, 70s animation, and all that. And the goal was to make it look and feel like something from the 70s within its music, tone, and vibe. Would start off being potentially 5 minutes, ended up being 11 and a half minutes long, but yeah, it is what it is. And I'm glad for the people who have seen it, have given it some positive love and stuff. Turkey Rescue is technically PG, but I think I'm wanting to go back to doing the mature PG-13 stuff for animation wise, because that is my comfort zone and all that. And Turkey Rescue, while it is PG, does lean towards that edge for me that I like. Things to look forward to in 2025. Eventually, there was an attempt to do this back in September, but it hasn't worked. But I'm going to announce it. But Scooby-Doo The Backstage Rage will make its YouTube return very soon, but exclusively on the Tiger Paws Entertainment channel. And maybe the 22 Tiger 2 channel. I don't know. It's up to Tony, my friend Tony. But I've done some retooling and re-editing to make it as YouTube friendly as possible. So it is a new cut still the same movie, but relatively different-ish. But it's just so we can have it be on YouTube, and hopefully it stays on YouTube. And I'm very much looking forward to that. There's also, Turkey Rescue, hopefully 2025. There's my Superman fan film, You're Not Alone, I'm going to continue to work on. And last but not least, the big project that's been my white whale for many years, Scooby-Doo Waters of Atlantis. A lot has gone on with this movie. I'll get more into detail in a future video very soon. But I just want to say thank you for a solid 2024. An epic 5-year anniversary event for Backstage Rage. I have one more video to put up. I don't know when I can, but I got one more video. It's almost done. That will culminate the 5 years of Backstage Rage, and it will probably be the final video for the 5-year campaign of the Backstage Rage. And I just want to say, I hope you guys had a cool 2024. I know it's very scary given recent events that just happened back in November, but I want all of you guys, and I will try to do this for me too, is to truck along, fight hard, fight back, because if anything about Witchpire you could take from is to never be afraid to be yourself, love others, and have a great 2025. See you guys. Happy New Year.